It's the pampered stamper, and I am keeping my fingers crossed and everything else on my toes, my ears, you name it, that the signal is strong enough for a good live video. That would just make my day because, Gerard has done speed tests and apparently our internet is absolutely fine for doing a live video. So I thought maybe it was my laptop that was the problem. So I spent some time cleaning it all up, decluttering, putting things into files, getting rid of a whack load of pictures. So I'm hoping that it helps. Today I have something really basic to share with you. I was chatting with someone, with a new team member, and she confessed that she really had no idea about how to measure to make a card or the layers or anything like that. And I know that for my coffee and a card class, I've often spoiled people. Everything is ready. Your card is scored and cut. The layers are all ready for you. And basically, all you need to do is assemble, do a little bit of stamping, maybe some embossing. And it is saying that my internet connection is not great. So we'll see. Hi, Kathy. How is it coming across? Is it coming sketchy? Is it okay? Um, yeah, my computer is telling me it's not great. So that might mean I need a new laptop, which is not fun because that's expensive. However, I have a little surprise for you too. So before we do any measuring and cutting, I was using a brand new product today, and it's not out of the celebration, it's not out of the mini, and it's not out of the annual. So I want to show you what I have. Well, I'm not going to show you everything. I'm going to make you guess first. Let's take a look. All right. I'm going to start right here. And you see nothing. All right. Take a look at that. What do you think those things are? I'm going to tease you a little bit. Obviously, the one is an umbrella. Those are, let's see if I can show you. I'll show them to you in yellow. What do you think those are? Those are boots, and these are boots. Those are flowers, but do you know what this thing is? And best of all, do you know where this is from? So take a peek. I'm just gonna lick my finger for a minute. Here are some of the flowers, and then some of them have the center still in, which I think is really, really pretty. I like it with the center in. You can also put a different colored center in the inside. Turn around there. So those are super cute. And then take a look. There's the little dog. And this little thing is, see, at first it looked like the udder of a cow. That is what I thought of. The farm girl in me thought that. But actually, look at this. It's a little coat for the dog. How cute is that? So you can imagine that I was getting myself pretty excited about this. Then we have some grass. And what else do we have? We have a girl. Oops, oops, oops. Can't see her yet. I'm zoomed in quite a bit. We have this girl. And it doesn't have to be a girl, I suppose. And then we have this person. No, oh, you know what? We're going to zoom out a little bit so you guys can see. And then these boots go on these people so that you can paper piece. It gets better. That umbrella doesn't cut a single solid umbrella. Let's see if I can take a look. It comes in pieces. So you can paper piece the umbrella, and both umbrellas, even though the people, I'm just going to lay these on for now. The people are different sizes, but their umbrellas are the same. So you could do this also to make a different colored umbrella, multicolored. So you can paper piece and just play. And then another little tip. So this isn't perfect, okay? But you get the idea. And then you can give her, see, the big question in my mind is always, do we give them red boots or yellow boots? Because you see, I'm just going to leave that there for a second. I am coming across mostly good. One brief moment of buffering, okay? And I'm thinking that when I'm talking, it's probably good. And as soon as there's movement, then it stops being good. But the question is always, yeah, the guys from Gerard are leaving, so I just was waving to them. yellow rain boots or red rain boots. Now, personally, I have really tall red rain boots. They're a little tight on the calf, but I got them for a super good deal in Toronto once. But one of my favorite children's books is called Sarah's Yellow Boots. I didn't tell you yet, Kathy. You didn't miss it. I've been mean. Take a look. It is Umbrella Days. No, and I love it. I think it's such a nice set. I'm just going to go back here and zoom out a little bit because this is the set. So it's got two people, a dog, it's got gorgeous raindrops, and I really love the sayings. Be brave. You are the umbrella to my rainy days. The storm will end and the sun will shine again. You know, sometimes it really doesn't feel like it, but amazingly, it does. No matter how great the pain, there's always better days ahead. We don't want to hear that though. There's also cloud dies, like this one here. I cut it, and there's a second one, but is that the same? Yeah, there's two cloud dies, but I seem to be missing one. There is also an umbrella handle, and I thought that this was a cloud die as well. And then I looked at it and I thought, oh, that's not a cloud, that's a puddle. Look. So now she's standing in a puddle. How cute is that? Like, I have to say, like, this set, it's winter time, but in Holland, it means it's rainy and we don't often use umbrellas because it's too windy. But the idea of an umbrella is just, it really does make my heart sing. So I wanted to show this with you to you. Um, the other thing I wanted to share. Hello, Maria. So nice to have you here. It's really nice to have people from all around the world watching my videos. It makes me so happy. I love it when you take the time to comment and tell me where you're from. It's nice for me, but it's also nice for everyone else who's watching. So this is a beautiful set, and the reason you may not have seen it is that it's in the online exclusives section. I did a video late last week. It's on my YouTube channel. I think it's also on my Facebook page. And it's about how to find things so that you're not missing out. Because sometimes I find the nicest things are the online exclusives. This is the paper that I used to cut the clouds with, and it's in the new mini catalog. Okay, so I thought it was fun to cut the clouds out of cloud paper, just something different. So this is once again the stamp set. And I was designing a card with this set today, and it's an exclusive card that I can't share with you. It's part of the design team, the creativity files I'm a part of. So it's an exclusive card that will be in next month's tutorial. You get them for free if you order from me. And Maria, that reminds me, I need to message you. I need to mail you a PDF tutorial as well. Um, anyway, I combined this set with one that I'm going to show you right shortly. So I'm just going to move all this away. I will be making a card with this later, not today. Today, I want to show you how to measure. And we're going to be using these. Here's another little surprise. You see these little guys? They are so cute. Any guesses where they're from? Let me zoom in a little bit so that you guys can see what this is. Say, look. Can you see that? I don't know if I have, I think I've been cleaning up quite nicely. Oh, I'm looking for my blends. Well, we don't have to do that now, I guess. All right, Jackie, enough distraction, time to focus. So I am going to show you first with 8.5 by 11 cardstock because that's what they use in North America. Let me zoom back out. Okay. So if you are making a card, you can see the shadow, because it's gray in the Netherlands. Okay, let's move all that out of the way. I'm going to play with that later. So you take your 8.5 by 11 cardstock, and then you go to half of 8.5 is 4.25. So you go, there's the 4. Let me just zoom in so you can see all the little numbers. So that's 4 inches. The big ones, there's 4.25, 4.5, 4.75, 5. We want 4.25. So you push it up to the edge, you slide it over to 4.25, and then, oops, let me just, yeah. So we're at 4.25. Keep it there. Move your blades to the top. The dark blade is the cutting blade, but we don't want to cut. We don't want to cut. We want to use the gray blade, and we're going to score. So back and forth. Scoring just means you're putting in a deep groove into the paper. That's going to be a fold. So I've put a deep groove, a score line at 4 1/4. Now I'm turning my paper, and I'm going to 5 1/2. So I'm going to zoom in again so you guys can see. By the way, how is the sound? I'm mic'd up now, so I'm really happy. I heard last week that it was better. Okay, so we're at 5. Oops, little bump there. 5 1/4, 5 1/2. Because the cardstock in North America is 8 1/2 by 11, and half of 11 is 5 1/2. So now we're cutting at 5 1/2, and then we have 2 cards. Okay, and that's the size of them. Now I'm going to finish this idea. So you right away, you score once, you cut once, but you have 2 cards. Now the next layer, I'm just going to grab some white cardstock. This is an A4, an A4, as they say in the Netherlands, and it's longer and skinnier, but I'm going to just cut it. We're going to take a 1/4 inch off. Okay, so we're going to go to 4 inches, and we're going to cut all the way down, and then a 1/4 inch off of 5 1/2 is 5 1/4. So that will be your mat. And I will show you what that looks like. Oops, cut. So then, look, so to get a nice mat, you just take a 1/4 inch off, and then you've got a nice mat all the way around. Let me zoom out. So does that make sense? And then if you want to have a bigger mat, then you take 1/8 inch off. So now I'm going to show you something different. If you want your card to go the other way, we're going to do the opposite. On the long end, we're going to score at 5 1/2. And then we're going to turn the cardstock, and we're going to cut at 4 1/4. And then you have 2 cards that are going to look like this. So they stand like that, and they won't flop. And to keep your score line nice, take your bone folder and give it a nice crease. See how now it lays flat? And when it stands up, it'll stand like this. So now we're going to cut our mat again, and our mat is 4 inches by 5 1/4. So I've already cut it at 4 inches. I'm just going to get to 5 1/4. And then that's good for the inside or the outside. So those are your most typical sizes. Now I was going to do one in Dutch size in A4, but I don't have one. You know what? I'm going to get up for a minute. I'll be right back. Okay, here I am. Now, for A4 size, it is 21 centimeters across. So half of 21 is 10.5. So we go to 10. So I'm going to zoom in for you. So now, before we were looking at the inches underneath, now we're looking at the centimeters, and we're going to 10.5. Okay, and at 10.5, we're going to score. So we're putting a nice groove into our cardstock, and then we're going to turn it. And I always, always, always forget the length, okay? It is 29.7, 29.8. So half of that is 14.85. A lot of people just do 14.8, but I'm a bit of a stickler. So I go to 14.85, and that cuts them in half. And then you've got, see, just notice the difference. Let me see if I have my, I don't know what I did with my card. How bad is that? Oh, here they are. Here, you can see the difference now between, oh, let me zoom out. Look at the difference between a North American card and a European card. See how much taller, how much longer it is? And then look, it's also a little bit skinnier. That little bit skinnier really does make a difference. It's just a 1/4 inch. Anyway, so those are the 2 sizes. And now I have one other thing I want to share with you. One of my favorite sizes of cardstock is, the sound is good. Okay, great. Oh, that's nice, Kathy from Missouri. Mary from Hamilton. Ontario. That's great. Maria from Finland. Lucy from Chatham. Wonderful. So nice to see you all here. Okay, I lost my train of thought. It doesn't take much. Oh yeah, one of my favorite sizes is in the memories and more cards. So you get 20 cards in a pack, and 10 are small and 10 are large. And the large ones, the card front is 6 1/4 by 4 1/4. So I'm going to make one. We're just going to make one because I'm all out, which is highly unusual. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it in brown. So we've got our 4 1/4 part. That's this one. So here we're going to cut at 6 1/4. So 6 1/4. That's right in the dark part here. So 6 1/4 by, and then we're going to score at 4 1/4, and that gives us the size of a memories and more card. But look how nice that size is. Look at this. Look at the difference. See, so you're getting a lot more to work with. You're getting an extra inch, just about 3/4 of an inch, 5 1/2, 6. Yeah, you're getting an extra 3/4 of an inch in height. And this is why that is exciting. The excitement is about to begin, people. Look at this gorgeous paper. Let me just see if I've zoomed out as much as I can. I have zoomed out as much as I can. So this paper is from the mixed florals. This is the other side, but I was going to use this for clouds, but I couldn't bear to cut up this piece. So, but look at this. So this is 12 by 12. So this is a great tip for pattern paper, especially when it has a border all the way around it. You don't have to get fancy when you're making cards. Sometimes simple is best. So I'm just putting this in. And you know what makes this paper trimmer so nice? It's got a groove here, an edge that's exactly at 6 inches. So it helps you to cut straight. So you're cutting your, whoops, my little thing just came out. There we go. We're cutting at 6 inches. And then I have a bit of a bad habit. I like to stack them together. I need a new blade too, I see that. And I'm going to cut it at 4 inches. So each piece of paper is 6 by 4. Remember that. So now we're going to 4 inches. And 10 centimeters will work too. 10 centimeters will work just fine. And now look at this. We have 6 pieces of paper that can go as a card front. Take a look. I'm just going to move that out of the way. We're going to take the big one that I just made. And look. It fits beautifully with just a nice margin around. All you need to do is stamp a saying on it and you're all done. You can make it as fancy as you want. You can add a little wink of Stella to glitter it up. Let's see, and I can put this. You can either put a plain piece of white. Oh no, this is too small. Or you can just take another one of these pretty ones and put it in the inside. You've got lots of this paper, so just have fun with it. It's beautiful paper. So you can just take the party to the inside, unless you have a lot to write, but look how beautiful that is. You can also do some fussy cutting if you want, but really just simple. So let's glue that on. And you know what I forgot to do with this card? I forgot to give it a nice crease. And you could layer another mat of the, this is like Poppy Parade. I think I have some, just a minute. So I'll show you how to make another layer. I had already put my paper trimmer away. So remember, this piece of pattern paper was 4 inches by 6 inches. So we're gonna go 4 1/8. And I'll zoom in so you can see. I have a downline member who calls them tikkies. And in Holland, a tikkie is how you send money to each other, how you request money. Anyway, so here we're at 4. The little tiny lines are a 16th, and then the medium lines are an 1/8. So we want 4 1/8. Okay, so I'm at 4 1/8, and I'm going to cut. And then I want it by 6 1/8. So I have to lift out the arm of my trimmer, and then I'm going right to the edge of that. gray. And now look. So you'll see that it makes a difference. So now we can take this piece and you'll have a tiny little edge. See? It's 1/8 of an inch. And then you can put it on your brown, and then you've just got that extra little something. You know, some people like that extra bit of color. Other people like it plain and simple with just the brown. So there's no right and wrong. You do you. We used to say the more layers, the more love, but that's not necessarily true. I love this clean and simple look. I really do. A pop of red, so you know you can do whatever you want, is also nice. So we're going to go with a pop of red because I didn't cut it for nothing. Take this liquid adhesive and just a fine edge all the way around, a little bit of a zigzag in the middle for extra stability. This is a super strong glue. It does not make your paper bubble. So that's good to know. So, you know, you would think that all glue was created equally. I used to think that. And then I went to, when I was first in Holland, I joined a knitting club. I did knit one sweater, but usually they would knit and I would make cards. And one time I did a card class with them to introduce them to what I do. And the one lady, so I brought my glue for everybody, and the one lady thought, well, I'll use my own glue. And she came up to me, she says, do you have any glue that I can buy? Because your glue is better than my glue. My glue makes the paper bubble. And I thought, well, isn't that great to know? Because deep down I thought, oh, well, glue is glue, and you know, you can get it pretty cheap somewhere. But this was wonderful to hear. So here we go. And that your cards will not fall apart with this, using this adhesive, and you don't need a whole lot of it. So there we go. And then in the inside, I think I'm just, well, maybe should I bring the party to the inside too? Oh, why not? Why not live on the edge? Okay, so we're gonna cut again at 6 1/8. So here we go, 6, and that just goes right to the edge of that light color. I have to say, those are the hard parts. In between 6 inches and 6.5, it's right on that edge. The lines are there. So 6 1/8 is to the edge of the gray, and 6 1/4 is right in by that groove. So just little tips and tricks. It's not a measurement size that you'll use often, but I do love our paper trimmer. So I'm just going to glue this on again, and then we'll do some simple stamping on the front. I am rethinking how I do my videos out of pure economic necessity. I have to start doing videos that will encourage people to buy from me. Right now, I have lots of people who love me and follow me and comment, and I appreciate you so much. But I need to do something to get my sales up, or I'm not going to be able to keep doing this business. So I have to do a good hard think as to how I'm going to do it. And that's what I'm thinking about and praying about this week. But the regular videos that I've been doing with the cheer corner and the stamping through my stash is going to be a little bit different. I think I'm going to do more card classes, and you can still join for free, but you'll get more out of it if you order the supplies that I use. I don't know. And I'm also going to offer kits so that if you order from me, you'll get a card kit in the mail for, I have to decide yet how many cards, if it's going to be 3 cards or 6 cards, or, you know, and I appreciate your feedback. So if you have anything, any input on that, I'd appreciate it. Okay. Oh, I even forgot to show you. Oh my goodness, Jackie, you got all ahead of yourself. This is the stamp set that goes with this paper. What do you think of it? I know it has been a while, Mary. It's also been a while since I've been live. So you get notified when I go live, and you don't necessarily get notified when I just post a video. But take a look at this. Oh, one of these is missing. My nicest one is missing. And I wanted to show you that because I just cut it out. Oh, here it is. It's this one right here, and I have it somewhere. I die cut it so that it would be all ready to go. And I did it with a piece of adhesive. Like, we've got our adhesive sheet, so I did this on yellow to cut out the umbrella, the flowers, and the boots. and I did it in red, but my black piece is missing. And you know what? I can also hear my laptop starting to work hard. So it doesn't, it must have to work harder when we're doing a live. I'm just going to pick this up and see. No, it's not there. You know, you try to organize everything and have it all ready, but it's just going to have to be for another day, people. I was going to show you how beautiful this die is, but if I lose it, I can't show it to you. So I'm going to show you this instead. How many of you are familiar with Stampin' Write markers? Did you know that right now with the starter kit opportunity, you get 2 color families free with your starter kit? So I put a post out to ask you guys how you use your markers. I'll be doing a video later this week showing my tips and tricks for markers, but I would love to hear from you. And I'm just going to do a little bit of a, well, you know what? Since I can't find that die, I am going to see if I can find my umbrella, and then we're going to stamp. Be brave. You know what? I think I don't really want to put "You Are the Umbrella to My Rainy Days" on here. I haven't decided yet what I'm going to stamp on there. We did get, I'm just going to open these up for a minute. These are all Dutch ones. We've got brand new ephemera packs in 4 different languages, and they're pretty cool. They're in different fonts and sizes, but there's also this one here. I'm just going to open it up if I can find scissors. And then I'm going to lay it there for a minute, and I'm going to see if I can find that that die cut that I want to show you so badly. I think it's worth looking for, don't you think? Okay, it's nice to see your face in the corner. I'm watching. Watch this, Anne. You're going to see me full for a minute. How's that? It's good to see you too. It's really, really nice. When I see you guys' names pop up on my screen, it's kind of like I have a great imagination. It's like I can see you, and it's really wonderful. So back to here. So this is the, oh goodness, what's it even called? It's called Spring Celebrations Mix and Match Ephemera Pack. So, oh yeah, look at that. So there's 2 sheets of the sayings, and then look at this. Look at the nest and the bird. You can color those too, and the butterflies, the shamrocks. And then I'm gonna flip this. There's 2 of each sheet, so there's 2 sets of these. They're just a little stuck together there. They are die cuts, okay? They're not stickers. So here, this one's a little harder to see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it around. So you can also use it this way if you don't want the colored way. You can use it on this side. So you can see the butterflies, the branches. It's really pretty. So I was hoping maybe there was something that I could say on here, but I think I'm going to stamp. I don't want to put Happy Easter on my card either. I kind of want to do a thinking of you or something. Okay. Oh yeah, I promised you that I was going to look. So you guys look at that, and I'll be right back. You know what? It's not laying on my table, which means it is hiding on my desk somewhere. And that really annoys me because I know that I'm going to find it. As soon as this video is over, it's going to be there. And I'm going to go, why couldn't I find that before? So I'm just putting a few things away. And then I'm going to show you my otter card that I didn't even make. I have a partial die cut here. Look, see, you could put it in the inside. But look how pretty that is. I just trimmed this off so that it would fit, but it's actually normally a taller one. Yeah, because mine has adhesive backing on it. But you see how you could just put that in the inside of your card? It's just beautiful. Yeah, it's not there. But you know what? I did find something else. See, I'm always finding things, people. Let's have a look. Here, I have a Valentine's ephemera pack. So if you don't want to buy an expensive Valentine's set, you can just get this. And it's got lots of pieces that you can just add to pretty paper. So two of each sheet, and then we have these pretty little pieces. So it's a lot less expensive than getting dies. So see how you've got all the pretty, you can see the other side is a little bit easier to see. Then you have these flowers and hearts. Really, really pretty. So I thought that was a pretty good alternative to, oh yeah, and then I have those underneath. Okay, let's put that out of the way. I really was hoping that as I clean off my desk, I would find it, but I can't. And here's my otter card. So this card was made by my team member, Kylie McCutcheon. She also does custom orders for cards. So if you need anything and you live in the Chatham area, and I'm sure that Kylie would also do classes. It's really pretty. So this is a double gatefold card. I'm going to be making more of this one. All right, guys, that is a wrap. It wasn't a cheer corner today, but I think every time we see each other, it's cheer corner. And cheer corner, just remember that together we can change the world one card at a time. Happy Mail is powerful, so keep making and sending those cards. If you're looking for a great deal to save money on your stamps, then get the starter kit. If you live in Canada or if you live in Europe, I can sell you the starter kit. Not all countries in Europe, sadly. France, England, Scotland, Ireland, Germany, Austria, Belgium, and the Netherlands, and the UK. So that's it. And yeah, you get 20% off as soon as you get the starter kit. You get 20% off on all your own purchases. You don't have to teach. So I wish I had known that. I would have started even earlier. This year will mark my 20th anniversary. How cool is that? Anyway, guys, hello, Corrine. Is this just a second? The online sorry, the otter set is in the online exclusives. You know what? I can share my screen. I'll show you guys. Here, I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to go to stampin'up.ca. And then I'm going to go to demonstrator view here, see customer view, and then go to what's new, and then go shop all, and then you'll see all the things. There's a B set. There's a lot of scrapbooking options too, but this is where it shows you what's new. And as you go, you can also do it prices high to low, like here, sort by newest. You can also sort by price. So however you want is, I'm scrolling really a bit fast. Although that's how I found this paper, which I absolutely love. I've now ordered it because I didn't know it was around. The cardstock in all the different colors is also in 12 by 12 is also really nice. I'm thrilled with the new scrapbooking sets. So I've ordered a few of those because I want to start journaling my life again. You know, I've always wanted to be an author, but I haven't done that. But at least I can tell my family story. So these are really good. I'm just going to see if I can get to the otter set. And then what they also have in the online exclusives is, like, for example, this Storybook Moments paper is available in the catalog, but here it's available with a sticker sheet as well. So that's fun. You know what? I'm just going to punch it in, otters. You can also do a search right up here. So I'm just going to go otter. Well, even otterly. Let's see. And here we have it, Otterly Amazing Bundle. So that's the stamp set and the dies. You can get the whole collection with the paper. And here, I'm just going to click on that one for a minute. And then hit the plus sign, and then it gets even bigger. And then you can see that there's like the gems to go with it. There's the lovely twine, the dies, the paper. You've got it all. I recommend that rather than getting a little bit of this and a little bit of that, that you find what you really love and then get it all so that you can you won't be inhibited at all um, with what you can do. So let me just go back. And so that was the otter stuff. So you can do that too. Now here I'll do the umbrella, and then you could see that umbrella days. So here it is. You can see the stamp set and the dies. It's pretty amazing. I'm just going to click on it for a second because there's also great ideas, right? In this. Just beautiful. So if you are looking for anything, if you need my help, just ask. That's what I'm here for. I love to help you. I love to share my tips and tricks. And I'm so glad that you joined me today. I hope that you have a super day. I hope that I get my head cleared a little bit as to what I'm going to do. But it's going to be fun. And I hope you're a part of it. So I'm looking forward to sending out packages. I haven't done that in a long time, but I think other demonstrators have told me that that's the way to go. And I just have been resisting that. I don't know why, but sometimes you just think that things are going to go a certain way, and when they don't, see what I thought would happen. I might as well let you in on my thought process. I thought that when I would just do a video, that people, and then I put the links on YouTube, I put the links on my Facebook page, that people would just see my videos, and if they wanted to buy what I use, that they would just click on the links and shop. I thought that's so simple, but it's not happening. So what I'm going to do is be a little bit more organized and say, okay, this is, if you can watch the video if you want the cards that I've made, I'll send them to you with an order of X number of dollars, and then you can make the cards that I've made in my video. So I appreciate your feedback. I'd be happy to hear from you, but that's kind of where I'm heading. So we'll see how it goes. That's part of being an entrepreneur. You always have to assess what you're doing and make the necessary changes. So, all right, take care. Have a super day. And remember, we can change the world one card at a time. And now I need to go back to Facebook so that I can end this live video. Happy 20th anniversary, says um, Judy. Thank you, Judy. It's going to be a great. The ephemera packs, Corrine, are on. Let's see. If you have the mini catalog, it's also available online, but the ephemera packs are on page here. I'll show you. I'll change my, I'm glad I saw this. Just let me go back here. Let's change this. And see, they show you some ideas too with the ephemera packs. So there's also a birthday one. And I'm going to zoom out a little bit. Let's see. There. So you can see, like, there's the nest too with the tag. Tags are also a wonderful way to be creative and make and give lovely gifts. It's a little bit more instant gratification. So, oh, did I pass them already? Let me see. Oh yeah, here they are. So here are the ephemera packs. There's also cards that you can get with it, the stripes and florals mix cards and envelopes. Then you've got the birthday treats mix and match ephemera pack. It also has some masks that you could use. There's the spring celebrations that I showed you. The greetings for all mix and match are in 4 languages. Then you've got the tags. I didn't get the tags, but they're super cute. And then the celebrate love. So there you have it. It's page 13 of the mini catalog. If you do a search in the Stampin' Up website, then you can just search ephemera and all that stuff will come up. So I'll show you later what I've done with this card. I'm going to stamp a nice saying on it. I just didn't want to leave you hanging and just, walk away. Oh, well, look, I did find something. Take a look at this. I love this. Now, it's different than anything we've had in a long time with the corners. Wishing you an amazing day. Thank you for everything. Always in your corner. Through the happy and sad. Happy we are friends. I wonder if one of those would fit. There's also, look at, and that also goes, look at this, with that paper. Isn't that cute? See, I keep finding things on my own table. Let's see. Happy we are friends. That one's a little bit too small, maybe. friends are through the happy and the sad. Yeah, that's cute. Um, I'm just see sometimes like it's not just about what is nice. You have to go with what fits in your space. So anyway, I'm not going to do it now, but this is just a really fun set, and I'm looking forward to using that. I need to be a little bit more prepared, but see, I love typewriter font too. You amaze me. Happy birthday. It's great. I've seen other demos and they do a little doodle to finish up the rectangle all around the cards. I'm going to play with that and see if I'm any good at it. That would be another use for our markers as well. All right, guys, it has been absolutely fantastic to interact with you. Um, yeah, I'm so glad I could help, Corrine. Really happy. And thanks, Kathy. Yeah. So again, ask for what you want and maybe you'll get it. Thanks, Elena. Nice to see you too. So I'm glad that this live worked. Let me know how the quality was, if it was good, if I didn't buffer too much, then I can keep doing it because it is a wonderful way to interact. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm grateful. It's been wonderful to spend some time with you. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.